Hi, my name is Kimberly from Zeman Development. Today I'm going to show you how you can bring your MailChimp campaign results back into Altru using Chimpegration Cloud. So first of all, go to the Chimpegration Cloud webpage, sign in, and then if you click on the plus in the bottom right hand corner, you can choose Campaign Management, and we can choose what kind of process we want to create. So we can either create a brand new one, edit an existing one, or copy from an existing one as well. And then we can just edit the existing fields that we've got. So let's start. We need to change the name. We can choose to run this as a one-off process, schedule it to happen regularly, or we can select real-time updates for this as well. I'll show you an ad hoc process for now. We can now choose where to retrieve the data from. We can either select all the data from a list, data from a specific campaign, or from an automation campaign. If we click on the drop down, we'll see all the available campaigns for us as well. So I'm choosing this one campaign to manage. Now we can choose how our emails and constituents are going to be matched in Altru. So I'm going to match on email against all the constituents I find in Altru. We can also choose to match according to our duplicate email settings. So that means if you've got people who share email addresses in Razor's Edge, this will only give any process to the main constituent as you've identified in your settings. Or we can match on the ID number, which is obviously the most accurate way to do it. And if we do that, then we need to select the field from our MailChimp audience that contains that ID. Now we need to choose what type of data we want to retrieve. So we can choose from hard and soft bounces, people who unsubscribed, people who marked as spam, everyone sent, and opens and clicks. So I'm going to get everybody we sent the email to plus their opens and clicks. And then I can choose how to process that data. So obviously some of these are more appropriate depending on the type of data you're retrieving. If you're getting your bounces, you might want to change the email address type to bounced, or you might want to mark them as inactive. If they marked you as spam, then you might want to mark them as do not contact or delete their email address. But you can also choose to add an attribute or an interaction as well. So given that I'm getting everybody I sent the email to, I'm going to add an interaction. And I can edit the interaction details here. So I can choose a summary title, the type, the category, my subcategory, the status, and then I can choose my expected dates, my actual dates. I can add any notes that I want to. And I can also select an attribute to add my first open value, any click links, and the MailChimp campaign ID so I can easily see what campaign it was they were sent. So let's save that. When I'm happy with that process, I click Done. And then once the process is complete, we can see here that the numbers start to increase as it processes all the different email addresses within that campaign. So we can see here we've got 15 successfully updated records and 2 errors. If we take a look at the details, we can see for the first record the action's been updated and we've added the custom field for the campaign ID. So you can see all the details. And here we've added the clicks and the first open attribute as well. You can also see we've got some errors, so we can't find a constituent for this person. So that's why we've got an error. And as the process continue, this will carry on being populated. So I think this is finished, so let's take a look at one of the records. All of these are linked, so if you click on this, it will open it up in Altru for you. We can see the record. Let's take a look at our interaction that we've created. So we can see all the information that I put in. We've got the summary, we've got the contact method and the status with the dates. If we take a look at the attributes, we can see the campaign ID has been added, and we can see the date and time the email was first opened, the link that was clicked on, and when it was last clicked on as well. So that's how easy it is to bring your campaign results back into Altru using Chimpegration. Thanks for listening.